Hi everyone, welcome back to K-Pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we'll be appreciating Weekly's Tag Me, or At Me. Yeah, that's the name of the song. Those of you new to the channel, this isn't a first-time reaction kind of deal. I've watched this video a few times already. What we're going to do here instead, we're going to watch the video 2 times. First time without any interruption, I won't pause or anything. I might make a comment here or there. The second time when we'll watch it again, and I definitely will pause at certain spots when I want to discuss and talk about the song's composition, the choreography, the video production, etc., etc. Okay? My understanding is Weekly is a brand new K-pop girl group. There are 7 girls in the group. And brand new, like this song just came out like 2.5 weeks ago or something. Yeah. And on the scuttlebutt on the internet is like, oh, you should check out Weekly's debut song, Tag Me. And I remember when I saw the concept photos for the group, I was like, okay, cool, it's a new group. It seemed a little bit, at first glance, it was a little bit of like, it was too bubblegum pop for me. So I was like, I might check them out later. But people, were like, they're not just like some shallow bubblegum pop group. They've got talent and there's something to them. And I watched the video and I saw them perform on music shows. I'm like, yeah, they definitely have an X factor. I like to set expectations for people who have never heard the song. The song we're about to listen to is very much bubblegum popish, that kind of sound, very high energy. The video has lots of bright colors. This is what you're getting into. Okay, yeah, but it's a fun song, and the girls, there's something there. There's something compelling about it, at least for me, or else I would not be covering this video on this channel. Anyway, all right, don't take my word for it. Let's just watch for ourselves here. Okay, here's Weekly, 3 E's there. Here's Weekly's Tag Me, At Me.
Wait a minute.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the background for the instruments. Alright, here's our chorus. I like this post-chorus hook here. It's catchy. Here's the obligatory rap. I like that choreo when they're on the desk. Alright, here's that post-chorus. Oh no, we have our break, our dance break here.
지루하다고 그럼 두껍고 일어나 Hurry hurry 빠짐없이 알고 싶은 걸 Take me 지금 너를 불러 어디든지 달려 어쩌겠니 날 보낼 못 말려 갖고 싶은 말야 난 지금이야 탁탁탁탁 줄여라 너도 적어줄래 탁탁탁 나라 내가 어디고 어떤지 No no 넌 아무도나 못 말려 갖고 싶은 말야 난 지금이야 한 번 뜨면 수근수근 난리 나는 timeline 머리부터 발끝까지 시선들이 stop stop 우 잼머니 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 lock lock 우 별나지 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 참
So I don't know about you all. The first thing that popped in my head when I was like, okay, you know what? Everyone's talking about Weekly. I'll watch the video. What did I do first? Actually, I distinctly remember I did not watch the music video first. I watched a performance of theirs on a music show. I think it was Music Bank or M Countdown. It was one of those two. I remember I watched it, and the first thing immediately that came into my head was like, oh dear God, those girls look super young. Now with Korean women, it could be a little deceptive, but I'm usually pretty good at guessing an Asian woman's age, and I was like, maybe they're just older and they have really good makeup on, and their skin, they're Koreans, right? They take good care of their skin anyway. So, but I was like, I remember watching them perform. Like, man, no, these girls I think they're literal girls. They're not women yet. I mean, is anyone over the age of 20? So I looked it up. No one is over the age of 20. I think one person is like 15. The maknae, the youngest one, is like 15 or 14. Yeah, she was born 2005, March or something. I looked it up. I'm like, whoa, wow. I thought we were done. I mean, that reminds, if you look at the history of K-pop, that's what they used to do back in ye olden days, first generation, second generation K-pop, right? People use the term queen a lot in K-pop. I would argue the queen of K-pop is probably this one artist named BoA, who's a first generation K-pop artist from SM Entertainment. She made K-pop popular in Japan and everything. And she started she was like 13 or 14. It was like ridiculous. So yeah, so I'm watching the girls perform Weekly here, and I'm like, man, these girls are super young. I'm like, damn. Yeah, so I was right. No one's over the age of 20. And that being said, I guess that would, because in the music video, as you saw, okay, so what? It's a schoolroom, right? They're in some of the shots in the video. They're in a schoolroom. They've got their school desks. They have that playful, youthful exuberance. That youthful energy to them. And you can only fake that so much if you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s like me. But yeah, it's so I guess that's why I found the performance so compelling. And so after watching their live performance, I watched the music video, and I was like, yeah, wow, they really sell that whole yes, we're cutesy schoolgirls full of energy and full of life, and we're vibrant, And it's like, okay, I buy it. Now, that being said, the girls are very... So I use the term bubblegum pop, right? It is bubblegum pop, but I don't know, maybe this is just me. This is strictly my own opinion. I feel there's something beneath the surface to the whole song. Like, there's more than meets the eye, okay? There were some interesting instrumentation going on in the background that you normally would not hear in like a typical factory produced bubblegum pop song in the K-pop sound sphere. Okay, there were some instruments. There was some guitar, some drums. I'm pretty sure it was not a drum machine. Okay, the vocal power of all seven girls also stood out. I mean, I'm not an expert. Sometimes it's hit or miss for me, okay, in terms of like, can I pick out an auto-tuned voice, okay? I don't think the girls were auto-tuned here. I could be wrong, okay? But they sounded authentically, their vocals sounded like really raw to me. It's a weird use of words. I understand that, and I'm kind of losing my vocabulary here. I'm not. I mean, there's some, again, I call it an X factor. There's something very compelling about all 7 of them. Anyway, let's just watch the song again, or the video again.
Wait a minute.
Just that beginning. Wait a minute, and then I think you hear like a timpani, like a drum beat, like doom.
Wait a minute.
Ding, ding, you know, I'm like, okay, wow, we're going in hard here, but it's not like super like mature girl crush kind of sound. Okay, it's very happy go lucky, yay, we're 7 young girls. Young is the operative word, 15 to 18, whatever, you know, and they're singing about, you know, the song is called Tag Me. I mean, that's what the young kids do these days, right? You know, tag me on your favorite social media platform. I hate it when people tag me, by the way. It irritates the shit out of me so much. I used to do it a lot to people, and then I realized it's a little disrespectful, so then I started asking people's permission, you know? So, anyway, yeah, but it's very, just look at all of them. God, they're babies. Yeah. I like that. That's a good. I only know the name of the one girl. Her name is Monday. Her stage name. I'm like, wow, what an interesting choice. So, although, what's the other group that just came out? Not Secret Number. Red Square. Red Square has some odd names for their girls as well. Anyway, all right, let's just get back into it.
Wait a minute.
Boom. So there's something that pops in the video. The color choices are very interesting. Like their stockings are this like, I think personally, I'm not a fan of that shade of orange. But again, it's supposed to draw the eye, right? So that whole little hook there, which we'll hear in the post-chorus, that ooh da na 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 da da ooh da na na na. I love that. There's a bass guitar in the back. There's an actual electric guitar I can hear as well. You know, this beat. Another guitar riff. Again, it's definitely bubblegum pop, but there's some elements that, you know, that will push back against that definition. You know, and it kind of blurs the line between genres here, which is fine. You know, I would argue it's K-pop's strength too. K-pop likes to mix up all sorts of weird musical elements to come up with this weird amalgam of sound. Okay, now we're in the playground. Again, like, I don't know if that was a deliberate choice, but look at the monkey bars in the background. It's sky blue, yellow, and green. Okay, I mean, the use of color is very. I mean, for myself, when I see colorful things, I do get that association with a youthful vibe. Okay, young, fresh, energetic, and that's what the girls are. So, you know, whoever was the set director for the video, they knew what they were doing. Wait, did you say TMI? Honestly, curious about me, aren't you? So, people who are brand new to K-pop, I'm gonna let you know, South Koreans, they will use the English phrase TMI as well, but it doesn't mean the same thing like how we in America use it. In America, when we use TMI, it's pretty horrible. Like, the TMI is literally too much information, like things you really don't want to know about a person, like how many times they use the bathroom per day, you know, usually gross things, okay, that you really don't want. Watching enough Korean variety programs, the way how they use TMI, that phrase, it's way more innocent, and yeah, it's way more innocent than our use of it. So yeah. Whoever wrote the song knew what they were doing. It's super catchy. Let's watch that again for the beginning of that post-chorus. Okay, watch the choreography. You know, they're in formation, okay? Nothing unusual, but I don't know, there's a mature movement in their choreo that I can't put my finger on. It almost doesn't go with the song, but it does, if that makes any sense. Again, you can I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. I can tell that, you know, their potential is just starting to be, you know, developed and unleashed. Yeah, you don't, you know, I've watched a lot of, for girl groups, a lot of their like debut songs, and you know, sometimes you're like, oh, okay, that's cute, whatever, I'm interested to see what they do next, but you can tell there's a certain like plateau to their ability, right? And without further training or experience, they're not going to overcome the plateau. But with these girls, they seem, it's like, it's really restrained, like they have more to show. Okay, I hope it made sense there. Stop. Blah. I love that. There's an interesting beat choice in the background here for this young lady's rap. I wouldn't have expected this particular rhythmic choice. Alright, back to the song. This is cute when they say I'll run anywhere, and now they're sitting on their desks and they're pretending they're running. Speaking of the desks, so I've only watched 2 of their performances on music shows, but they brought the desks with them, so it is part of like their choreography routine. You know, it's a set prop, which I find, you know, I mean, it's not hard to use, but you know, it's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of props, so like, why not? Again, the color scheme in the video. Especially here. Yeah, right there. You know, it's, you know, you've got these hints of pink for the stockings, yellow, but their shirts, you know, it's strangely all color coordinated. So strange in a good way. This dance break, again, this drop, not a bubblegum pop kind of dance move either. That was almost like transgressing into like, you know, female empowerment, girl crush territory. Right here. Yeah, it's such a playful sound. You see? I mean, what a great way to end it. Stop, stop. Blah, blah. I'm exhausted. I mean, it's a good exhaustion. That song, you know, if I was just like a mindless consumer of K-pop, I'd be like, cool, I would have that. I'd play it. I'd be like, cool. Next song. That was fun. Whatever. But, you know, because I try to like think deeply about the song and, you know, appreciate the musical arrangement and the composition. You know, I'm like, wow, there's definitely stuff going on in the background there. So yeah, but that was Weekly, you know. That was their debut song. You know, that's pretty impressive. So yeah, for me anyway. Well, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Essentially, I apologize if I wasn't very articulate. I'm still kind of floored. I don't know what to think about them. You know, but we'll see. You know, hopefully they'll come out with another song before the end of the year. All right. Well, listen, thank you for spending the last 22 minutes of your life with me. I'll be back with another video soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to each other. I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye for now.